New at 6, a candid look at suicide. It can be an uncomfortable topic to bring up.
That's right, but for this teenage boy, he wants to talk about it with as many people as he can. It is his way of honoring the memory of a girl he considered a close friend.
We met in 7th grade. Every single one of our classes we had together.
Zyler Ogden shares with me the memories of his best friend.
Michaela, she stood up for what she believed in and stood up for others.
Michaela and Zyler, they made each other laugh.
And she walked in, and Zyler and her were just joking around, and, you know, instantly I knew they had a connection. I knew that they were going to be close.
They both played basketball, and they cheered each other on.
She just made him really happy.
In 8th grade, Michaela was Zyler's first date to a school dance.
It was homecoming, and she just sent me the picture of a dress, and I started freaking out. I was like, oh no, I gotta find a tie, gotta find clothes that fit me right.
She was homecoming princess that night, too. So it was a big night for Michaela.
8th grade seemed perfect until a sad day this past February.
We were worried because she wouldn't answer the text.
Michaela hadn't shown up for school. She and Zyler had typically exchanged good morning texts, but on this day, no response.
That is actually when I started thinking something was wrong. I kept texting her throughout the day, and
his gut feeling turned to heartache. His parents had been called to the school office, where they informed him Michaela had taken her own life. She was only 13.
Girls need support now more than ever.
Mackenzie Pickerel runs the Girl Coalition of Indiana, an agency under the umbrella of the Girl Scouts, focused on girls' social issues and well-being.
As we were combing through the data, it was very clear. Girls are in a state of crisis, and they have enormous potential.
Girl Co. recently released an unprecedented study called the 2023 Indiana Girl Report. It found of the 36,000 girls in grades 7 through 12 who participated in the survey, more than 8,000 reported they seriously considered taking their lives in 2021 and 2022, and 17.5% made a plan to attempt suicide. The study also points out 47% of middle and high school girls in our state experience depression.
And we measured that by looking at the clinical definition of depression. That is feeling hopelessness for 2 weeks or more. And so nearly half of the girls in Indiana in middle school and high school feel depressed.
is this one?
Okay.
Michaela's suicide shows us the problem is real and not just numbers. It's affecting families and loved ones. Her suicide left Zyler in shock.
My head, I was like, oh, it's just a dream. I'll wake up from this.
The very next morning, he woke up and he said, Mom, he said, I want to make bracelets. And I want to make bracelets, and I want to pass them out to everybody at school. Because he said, I just want people to know, because he said Michaela must have felt so alone that she couldn't tell us.
These are the bracelets. They say, you're loved and you are not alone. Michaela's name is printed on the other side.
What we realized and found is that that was part of his grieving, like that was helping him.
What started with bracelets has grown into a nonprofit founded by Zyler called Chasing Sunsets, Inc., an organization growing in Randolph County where he lives, using proceeds from fundraisers to raise awareness about suicide and mental health.
He's doing all of this for Michaela.
Chasing Sunsets, Inc. is reaching people on social media and in person, aiming to remove a stigma and open honest dialogues about mental health and thoughts of suicide.
Then maybe I'll be able to help families not have to go through what we went through, or make someone not want to hurt themselves.
He's starting those conversations at the barbershop, at the hair salon, in church, and getting more people to open up and talk about things that they need to talk about.
Chasing Sunsets, Inc. is Zyler's effort to not only keep Michaela's memory alive, but also to urge people to check in with their loved ones.
Let them tell you what they're feeling, and please let them know that they're loved and that they're not alone.
Well, Zyler has also raised enough money to provide 5 $500 scholarships for students in Randolph County. To become eligible, applicants are asked to submit an essay to Chasing Sunsets, Inc. about the role mental health plays in their lives and relationships. In the coming years, Zyler wants to offer more money and more scholarships.